We are just about to get underway here at Barnes Physical Education Center for tonight's matchup, once again between the Millsaps College Majors and your Covenant College Scots. The Millsaps coming in at 1-2, Covenant College coming in at 2-1. Once again, the Scots coming off their best season in over a decade, folks. Excited to bring to you Covenant College Scots basketball. Daniel, anything else you can say before we tip it off here?
Oh, I'm excited for the game to get started. Scots are averaging 75 points a game. They haven't scored less than 71 all season. So hopefully we'll get out and run a little bit, and it'll be fan-friendly, and you guys listening, it'll be exciting for you.
Very good. Running down the starting lineups one more quick time for Millsaps. Murray Kastner, Mark Robertson, Tully Gilligan, Ryan Berger, and Ronnie Freebus. For the Scots, Nate Frierson, Micah Turner, Jake Delaney, Chris Boyd, and Colton McGriff. Here we go. Little
he stole the tip. Boyd stole the tip.
You
got to let it reach its apex before you get it. Millsaps will get it.
Millsaps has the ball to start this game. Murray Kastner running the one spot. He crosses the timeline. Millsaps looking inside, nothing doing there. Oh, nice dump down inside to start. Now, Danny, we talked before the game about the inside presence of the Covenant College Scots defensively. It's going to be a tough thing for them so far. It's been a tough thing so far this year.
Yeah, you saw right away Millsaps went inside a little cross screen to get 24 Gilligan on a post up, and that's another thing. The Scots are going to have to play good defense without fouling.
That foul was on number 2, Micah Turner. His forced an early quick foul. 19:46 left to go in this first half.
Coach Millar said they Millsaps run a little ball screen motion, and then a play called America's Play, which is a cross screen across the lane and then a double screen down.
Okay. Covenant College Scots commit the cardinal sin, not boxing out on a free throw, and Millsaps has the ball again. Oh, good steal there, and Colton McGriff for the Covenant College Scots has it.
Colton, I like him even as a 4. He's like a point forward for the Scots. He can push the ball as well. Little rub 3 right there for him, Tim. A little Princeton action to start the game.
Colton McGriff starting the game off with a nice baseline bucket there to give the Scots an early 2-1 lead.
I like Colton a lot. He's a junior, right?
Yes.
He's averaging 17 a game, 18 a game. But like I said, he brings it up a lot for them. He does a lot for Covenant. He'll shoot it outside, he'll go inside, and he'll handle the ball as well.
Now Millsaps working in the half court against the Covenant College Scots defense. Nice little play there. No good, though. Rebound, Chris Boyd. Frierson running things for the Covenant College Scots offensively. He's the point guard. He's the leader here on the Scots team. McGriff, deep 3, and he hits it.
That's a great sign, Tim.
Goodness gracious.
He's shooting 22% on the year, but he's a much better much better shooter than that as Delaney fouls half court.
Another tough foul there. You don't want to foul right at the timeline. Jake Delaney picks up his first. 2 team fouls for the Scots. Nothing doing for Millsaps, even though the Scots have a 5-1 lead.
It's good to see Colton get off to a good start. They'll need him to really play well this year to have a good season, which Coach Taylor thinks he will have a big year.
Scots in that man-to-man defense. Nice deep 3 from Mark Robertson, sophomore guard from Mandeville, Louisiana. Will the Scots answer? Kind of a slow tempo so far. Not exactly what the Scots are looking for, but they do have the lead. Nice play, nice little up move from Chris Boyd there in the half court.
Yeah, I think the tempo is yet to be determined. It kind of seems to be in the middle a little bit right now. So not favoring anybody. We'll see if we settle into a pattern here. We're only 2.5 minutes into the game. There's that little ball screen up top.
Oh, man, 3 fouls already for Covenant College.
And that's Berger. That's their best player. He set the pick, and then he popped out to the left wing. And then it just had an isolation over there on the left side of the court, and then he attacked and got a blocking foul there.
Oh, nice little play there, and up and good for Murray Kastner.
Nice little set there from Coach Wise. Baseline out of bounds. Little backdoor, got a layup and one.
Kastner is a senior guard from Frisco, Texas.
Pretty balanced scoring for Millsaps across the board. All but one of their starters average double figures, so they're pretty. They get a lot of help from all their starters.
Tie game, 7-7, 17-20 left to go in this first half. Scott's working it around the perimeter, trying to find something doing inside. They can't do it so far. Deep three again from McGriff. He can't hit it, and we're going back the other way.
Millsap's trying to get out and get a quick one.
Wow, what a shot there from Mark Robertson.
How about that? Transition three there. Nice reversal on the break.
6 early points for Mark Robertson here from Millsaps.
And you can see early, Millsaps kind of plays a pack line man defense, which they don't come outside the three-point line. Their heel will be on three-point line too, about there. They won't come out and pressure you too far outside of scoring area and really just make you shoot over a contested hand. Settling for a lot of threes, Tim.
McGriff did just that. He shot over a contested hand and could not hit it. McGriff firing it early, which is something you like to see, but at the same time, not a lot of success so far tonight.
Yeah, I think they can get a better shot than that.
All right, checking in for the Scots. Number 10, Ben Phelps. He's a freshman from Asheville, North Carolina. And number 12, Ryan Burns, junior from Niceville, Florida.
And Phelps coming off a career high, 10 points against Swanee on Wednesday night. He played really well. He's only a freshman. Played 3 games so far, so it's early in his career. He can really shoot the ball, though. He'll get out and run. He'll look to shoot it. He's got a real high basketball IQ.
You like him, don't you, Danny?
I like Ben a lot. He's undersized for an off guard, but he's defending capable.
Burnsy to the bucket, can't make the up and under. Not a lot of fireworks to start off this game.
No, we're seeing the tempo being controlled by Millsaps now. It's settled into their kind of half-court game. They're running their offense.
Phelps a 1-on-3. Smartly pulls it back, and the Scots are going to run offense. Phelps, why not?
There he is. Instant offense off the bench.
Three-pointer for Ben Phelps as he makes his presence known.
He's a marksman. That's what he does. He's a great shooter, Tim.
Millsaps continuing to work the ball inside. Gilligan, oh wow. Great pass.
Got
Better
numbers,
defense,
4 on
though.
3. Let's see if they can get a good one here.
Phelps again for 3. Why not?
2 in a row. 2 in a row.
How about it? Ben Phelps getting excited. What a great shooting display so far for him. Scott's up 13-10 in the first 5 minutes of action. Remember, folks, you can follow us on Twitter at the Twitter handle @CovenantScots. Be part of the conversation with the hashtag #WeAreTheScots. All one word, no spaces. Man, that was pretty nice.
You gotta love it. He shot 46% from the arc in high school, so that's kind of what he does, Tim. You can respect that. He's a lefty, just like you are, Tim.
Just
lefty
like you
shooter,
are, Daniel.
very similar to yourself. Yep, I'm a lefty as well. That's right, that's right.
Okay, let's pause real quick for today's sponsors. Today's game is sponsored by Chartwell's and the Covenant College Dining Service. They're proud to partner with Covenant College Athletics. After working up an appetite, cheering on the Scots to victory, make sure to stop by the Great Hall for some good food and friendly Covenant College Dining Service staff. All right, folks, we're back. Bringing the ball up is number 3, Ryan Detiliu. And once again, folks, remember that we're a Covenant College Scots broadcasting network, so we may not get all the names correct for Millsaps. Nice 3 there, but we're going to do the best we can. 13-13, 14:30 left to go in this first half.
This is rub 3, Tim. Oh,
what do we got here? Colton McGriff
he is
stepped
out of
bounds,
bounds,
I believe. And
he was on that.
Rima checking into the game, number 14. He's a freshman from Salt Lake City, Utah. How about that?
Z has got a lot of energy. He's a freshman with a lot of energy. We need to see Covenant on this end of the floor right here on the defensive end need to get a little more engaged and play with a little more heart and passion. Right now it's kind of lackluster.
Remember Covenant College in your white jerseys moving from left to right offensively on your computer screen. Millsaps in the purple jerseys as number 13, Mark Robertson, sophomore guard, hits another 3. He has 9 points already in this first half of action. That's
just inside-out basketball. They got a post touch. Everybody collapsed down, and he kicked out for a wide-open 3. Got to do better than that on Covenant's side.
Arima looking in for Brian Engbers, and he gets fouled.
First foul of the night on Millsaps, 6 minutes into the game.
That foul, we're getting the number there. That foul's on number 13, Mark Robertson. He's the guy that's been hitting all those 3s. He's once again a sophomore guard from Mandeville, Louisiana. Scots get the basketball in. Ben Phelps to the 10.
Oh, great pass.
Ben Phelps to Brian Engbers for the bucket. This kid's doing everything so
Phelps
far.
gave him a little head fake on the arc after he hit 2 threes and penetrated, drew the defense, dished it off to Engbers for the wide open layup. Great play from the freshman.
How will Millsaps answer? Deep 3, no good. Fight for the rebound is Z Arima coming up with it. He's got some numbers. Burns, he going to take a deep 3, misses, and Arima's working hard down there under the glass, and
he got hit.
He got hammered right
He
there.
got hammered there. I like Z. Z mixes it up, got good energy, plays with a lot of heart.
I was taking a seat, now I'm standing, folks, because
it's exciting.
I'm getting excited. Sure
Deb's a little excited over here.
Oh, man.
Where's he from again, Z?
Salt Lake City, Utah.
Salt Lake City.
All right, checking in for the Covenant College Scots, number 22, Chris Boyd. And number 30, I believe that's Robbie Bell. I need to get used to him a little bit because he's a freshman forward.
Robbie Bell, freshman, about 6'2", 6'3", got good size for a guard and really shoots the ball well. Although he's not shooting it yet on the year well, it's early. But that's what Coach Taylor wants him to do, wants him to be a spot-up shooter for them and space the floor.
He's gotten some good minutes so far this season, right?
Yeah, I would say Robbie's averaging 10 to 15 minutes a game, depending on the matchups.
Z Arima ties it up, 13 minutes left to go in this first half of action. Millsaps working the ball around in the half court. Another deep 3, another make. This time.
Wow, they're shooting it well, aren't they?
Oh, they sure are.
Gosh, he didn't even hesitate when he caught that.
That was from Rajan Hanstead.
It says here in the stats he hadn't scored a point all year, and he shot that like he was the best shooter on the court.
He sure did. He did not hesitate. Oh,
wow.
My gosh. 3-point lead from Millsaps.
Good motion they got. Good action underneath there. That cross screen again, they are pounding it inside and working it inside outs.
Nice bucket there from Alex Gerchow, sophomore center actually from Alabaster, Alabama. Robbie misses badly there.
I don't know if that ball was tipped. He missed really badly there. May have been deflected or the defender may have got a piece on that shot. Our interior defense has got to step up and be a little more physical. We can't let them face cut and just come right across the lane untouched. There you go. Boyd gave him a little contact there. You see them being deliberate. Really, they trust the system. They're deliberate into it. Shot clock's at 5 now.
Oh, my gosh. Kind of a wild layup from Dustin Albert goes in. Man, you got to love that from the Millsaps side. I mean, just ran the shot clock down to about 3 seconds and made an easy layup. I mean, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, they're executing their stuff very well right now. That's why they're up 7. I don't know what they're shooting from the field, but I would guess it's 64%. They're 7 for 11. They're executing their half-court shot. They're getting the shots they want too, working it inside out.
Oh, and psychologically for a defense, it's pretty demoralizing to play 33 seconds of great half-court defense and then have something like that happen.
That is demoralizing, especially when I thought they contained pretty well for 30 seconds and then gave up late penetration. Millsaps is 5 for 6. They're shooting 80% plus from the arc. They're really shooting it well, but to their credit, I think they're taking good shots, and Covenant's got to step it up a little bit defensively.
Let's see how Covenant.
Watch a flare screen here coming. They ran several screens there for Robbie Bell to try to get him a shot. Millsaps guarded it well out of the timeout.
Sure did. Turner now, he drives baseline. What a move by Micah Turner with the blow-by. How about that move?
Good finish there for Micah. Really put his shoulder down and attacked hard on the baseline. Micah's played well for the Scots in this early year. He had 10, I believe, on Wednesday night. He's shooting it well. He's driving it well, making good decisions. He's been a real bright spot for Coach Taylor and the Scots, playing the two-guard position.
Checking into the game, number 1, Nate Frierson, number 32, Colton McGriff, Brian Engbers, after a couple of good rebounds and a missed 3, he's going to take a seat. His dad's actually in the stands. Bryant is from South Dakota. His dad came all the way down to watch him play, which is pretty impressive.
Not a bad crowd, I'll be honest with you. Not a bad crowd tonight.
Definitely not bad for a Saturday afternoon. They're watching some pretty quality basketball so far as well.
I tell you, I don't know if it's the defense is not being very good or the offense is executing really well, but there's some good offense here. Good defense there.
Deep 3, no good for Millsaps as Micah Turner skies to get that rebound. Scott's trying to get something going offensively.
Everything's outside, perimeter oriented.
Oh,
there we go.
Chris Boyd with a strong move to the 10.
There's a nice paint touch from Boyd. Little drive, got a shot about 5 feet from the bucket.
Okay, number 14, Dustin Albert, controlling things for Millsaps here in the half court. Millsaps once again slowing it down offensively here in the half court. Really running through their stuff.
Yeah, like that didn't work out. They set a screen for Kastner, didn't work, went to something else right away. They just, okay.
Albert's got to be frustrated with himself there, missing that easy bunny.
It's a good look for Bell.
Robbie Bell can't hit.
Oh, that's a cheap foul on Boyd. 90 feet from the bucket.
That's not what you like to see. That's the second. Is that the second foul on Chris now?
I think it's his first, but the next one puts the majors in the bonus. So
Already.
Coaches don't like to see those fouls because he went to rebound, but Millsaps got the ball, and then he just kind of stayed and played around a little too much, ended up tripping him and getting him on the foot in a silly foul.
And you'd say, too, that having a chance to go into the bonus with almost a whole half of the first half left to play is not what you're looking for.
No, it's free points for the other team. Every time from here on out, they get to go to the line now. They run this 1-4 high set, it looks like the start, and get into a lot of different looks as they look a high-low there for a mismatch on a guard. Overthrown by Berger in the post to Gilligan.
Gilligan looks like a pretty strong kid.
Yeah, they got some size, and Covenant will struggle against teams with size at the guard spot defensively, but offensively they give those same people problems because they're quicker.
Sure. Looks like a moving screen on
Phelps.
On Ben Phelps, number 10, Ben Phelps. .27 left to go in this first half. Scott's down 3.
It just feels like the way Millsaps plays just lowers the energy.
No, that makes sense. .20 seconds left on
They're
the
looking
shot
inside
clock.
heavy. They are looking inside heavy.
Oh, another open look there. No good this time.
Is that his first miss, Tim? He finally missed one.
First miss for Mark Robertson from the outside. Good rebound, good box out there for the Scots to get the ball. Looks like a 2-3 zone switch. Is that right? Oh, no, they're playing.
No, it's man. It's man. They're just,
No.
Phelps with another one. That's his third. They just didn't close out on him. He got a good look. 7-0 run for the Scots here. They tied it up.
Ben Phelps having a great time out there. 3 for 3 from the arc.
He's got 9 points and an assist in limited. I think he's played 7 minutes. Very efficient.
Scots have brought it all the way back to a tie game now. Oh,
nice
wide
pass.
Open 3. Good box out, though, from McGriff. Micah Turner corrals the rebound, and the Scots are trying to push the tempo up a little bit. Good dump down to Boyd. Boyd's going to take him one-on-one. A nice move. He could have gotten hit there, I think. Could have called a foul. But Millsaps has it. 8 minutes left to go in this first half, tied at 23. And we've got a foul, I believe, on number 52, Ronnie Freebus. No, I'm sorry. It's number 13, Mark Robertson. An off-the-ball foul.
You can tell Millsaps is experienced. They got senior point guards, senior post players, and they run the stuff really well. I'm impressed with Millsaps running their stuff and getting good shots and making the right reads. They're reading the defense really well right now. He's good down there, Tim.
Wow, good footwork there. Just barely misses the 2-point shot. Good closeout on Robertson. Once again, he's only missed 1 3 so far tonight. He's got, once again, Robertson's got 9 points.
So you see the size mismatch here, but this is fine. He can guard him out here. It's illegal.
Moving screen, number 52, Ronnie Freebus, was caught moving his feet while he was trying to position to set that screen. Didn't work out. Micah Turner, number 2, checking out of the game. Jake Delaney coming into the game. Once again, as you can see, you're mentioning Scott's playing 3 guards, all of them under 6 feet tall.
Yeah, and I've seen a couple games. Emery and Henry had some size. That's the lone loss of the year for the Scots, and they struggled guarding the penetration and post-ups against those guys. But Sewanee was a little more of our size, and we did really well.
Angvers misses again, and Murray Kastner gets the rebound. Millsaps once again, half court. Oh, nice little play there. No good, though. Colton McGriff picks up the rebound and is taking it himself.
Point forward right there. That's the point forward I'm talking about.
Coast to coast for Colton McGriff, and the Scots take a 2-point lead. Coach Kendall Grant does not like what he sees with that, and he's going to call a timeout. Looks like a 30-second timeout, so we're going to stay with you. Covenant College Scots Athletics is a member of NCAA Division III and the USA South Athletic Conference. Covenant offers 13 intercollegiate athletic programs, and while we're at it, we're just going to tell you a little bit about Covenant College. It's a Christian liberal arts college atop beautiful Lookout Mountain, Georgia, associated with the Presbyterian Church in America. Covenant stands in the Reform and Presbyterian traditions. For more information about the school, visit www.covenant.edu. Thoughts so far, Mr. Gilbert?
Yeah, the key to the game, number 1, tempo control. That's exactly what it is. And it looks like to me Covenant on defense in the interior is going to got to guard a little bit better. But likewise, on our end of the court offensively, we're getting great shots. Our guards have been hard to guard. And like we just saw, Colton McGriff does a great job when he rebounds of just bringing the ball up.
Ben Phelps, also freshman, making his presence known. Oh, nice play there from Tully Gilligan. Just marches down the lane.
Entirely too easy.
Tie game now. Back to square one, 6:24 left to go in this first half. Oh, good defense there from Millsaps. And a foul on Colton McGriff. I don't believe it.
Wow. Is that his second?
How do you call that one?
I don't like that call. It looked live action to me as we're here that he just that Gilligan slipped about 6 feet from the basket. Wow, tough call.
Ball doesn't lie, so apparently it was the right call. First one's good for Tully Gilligan.
Oh, my goodness.
Ziarima checking into the game. He's number 14. He's a freshman.
He's a fan favorite as well. The crowd, you hear that? The ladies love him. The guys, he's a great guy. Just a popular guy.
Well, anybody with the name Ziarima is
That's
exciting.
right. What a cool name. He's from Salt Lake City. Here he is.
Oh.
Wow, I mean, how's that not a call? Coach Taylor is fired up on the sideline because that's the exact same call.
Looked like Ziarima drew contact and got hit pretty hard. Like I said, it was a no call. In between all that, Millsaps had it and lost it.
And that'll frustrate a coach because one end they call a block and the other end it looks like the exact same play and they don't call it. You just want them to be fair.
Well, especially playing at home. I mean, we don't want any biases. Obviously, we want the refs to call it fair. But when you're calling it unfair against the home team, it's kind of a challenge.
You can see Z in the open court does good things for this team.
He sure does. Delaney playing the two-man game, throws it away.
A little miscommunication there. I think he thought Ingberg was gonna roll and Z was gonna be out there. Jake's worked a lot in his offensive game, it looks like, in the offseason. Jake known more as a on-the-ball defender last year, scoring it a little bit better, playing heavier minutes.
That was the 5th turnover for the Scots. They're leading the turnover game by 1. Millsaps has 6. Make that 7 with the traveling violation. Freshman Ziarima running the point guard spot for the Scots. He crosses the timeline. 5:18 left to go in this first half. Scots are down 1. Bernsey going to take a tough shot. Good shot.
Rainbow. They got a lot of arc on it. Nothing but net. Barely hit the net. It went through so smoothly.
Kind of a lost art there, that pull-up jumper.
That was a tough shot, and it is a lost art.
Number 32, Ryan Berger, working hard inside. He finally gives up. Deep 3 contested and kind of an ill-advised shot from Millsaps. It's going back to Covenant.
Well, they're coming back to earth now. After opening the game on fire, they've missed their last 3. They've cooled off to a cool 56% from the arc now.
Oh, my God. 50% from the field. Scots are at 47% from the field. Scots have had a few more looks at it, though, and that's why they're leading by 1. Rebounds are dead even at 11 apiece.
That's good. That's been an Achilles heel for Covenant this year. They have not won a rebounding game this year. They've gotten out-rebounded every game.
Wow.
And a lot of nights by double digits.
Oh, Ingberg.
He shuffled his feet. He shuffled his feet. You see some frustration on the faces of a couple players out here. Just game just kind of not going as smoothly as I'd like. It doesn't have a real flow to it.
Well, yeah, and I think, defensively, both teams are playing pretty solid now, kind of settled down a little bit, and not getting quite as good looks as we were getting earlier on in the game.
You're absolutely right. Wow.
Look at this, though. 8, and now 9 team fouls for the Covenant Scots, only 4 for Millsaps. Doesn't really look like Covenant's playing a lot more recklessly, though.
Yeah, and that hurts the rhythm of what they're trying to do to get out and run and keep the clock running so they can kind of get a couple possessions in a row and get something going and make a run. It's hard to make runs when the clock keeps stopping. I see Dade County's coach over there sitting over there. He knows a little bit about runs. His team went on a 43-8 run last night in the 3rd quarter. That's a big run.
That's it. Yeah, it's pretty big. Pretty big run.
He coaches a school down the mountain where they average about 90, 95 points a year. They know a thing or two about playing fast.
Yeah. Brennan Gagan makes both free throws. He's a freshman guard from Sewanee, Georgia. Gosh, how do we miss him? Decided to go all the way over to Jackson, Mississippi.
This is 2 above. They'll look to get a flare screen for Phelps. Nice defense there by Kastner on that one. And then
all right. Kind of even. The refs are evening things up a little bit. That's Tully Gilligan, number 24, with the foul. fifth team foul now for Millsaps.
Covenant's got a lot of options offensively where they look to screen and rescreen for shooters. You'll see them there. They set a flare for Phelps, and they set a double screen to get him off of it, just trying to get a shooter a shot, or maybe even one of those screeners a slip to the goal.
McGriff and Turner both in the game now for the Covenant Scots. McGriff's number 32, Turner's number 2. Boyd trips. Scots take it back.
That's a clean look.
And Phelps again.
Wow, he can really shoot it. I mean, those aren't even touching the rim. Nothing but net. That 4 of them for him, right?
That is.
Wow.
The man can't
He is
miss.
hot. Need to stop here now to keep the momentum. There's that guy again who hadn't scored a point all year, just catching and firing.
Rujan Handstead trying to answer it, doesn't. Oh, McGriff posting.
He felt like he had a mismatch in there.
And it looks like he did. He got fouled.
Yep.
Another foul.
Smart
on Tully
player.
Gilligan, by the way. That's his second. So he'll, Coach Kendall Grant will probably sit Tully for the rest of the.
And he's got a decision. Coach Wise has a decision we're going to see. Play one of his senior post starters with 2 fouls with 3 minutes to go in the first half.
Thank you for the correction there, Daniel. I said Coach Grant. I meant Coach Wise. I apologize to our viewers listening and watching from Jackson, Mississippi.
Yeah, some coaches do different things. Coach Wise takes out Gilligan. I think that's smart in a close game. You know you're going to need him a lot of minutes in the second half, so don't risk a third one here.
Leading scorer for the Scots.
Low
Ben
pressure.
Phelps.
This is a 2-2-1 press. First time we've seen full court pressure from the Scots off a free throw make. Try to get a trap in there nicely.
Millsaps handles the pressure well.
That's a disciplined team. Sign of good coaching. Just passing through the press. Very calm.
15 seconds left in the shot clock. Millsaps dumps it again inside. Good defense from the Scots, doubling down. 8 seconds left in the shot clock. Something wild's got to go up here.
Oh,
wow.
nice move there.
Oh, man, what a great little drive there. We'll see who the foul's on.
I think that's Boyd's second.
Chris Boyd's 3rd foul.
Kastner with a great crossover move late in the shot clock to get to the rim there. And Chris Boyd was not in position to help and just had to reach out and fouled him. He got a lot of the ball, probably a little bit of his wrist.
That's the 3rd foul for Chris. That hurts the Covenant
That's his
Scots.
3rd foul. Oh, boy.
Looks like Coach Wise is looking pretty smart there with taking his man out with 2, and our big man inside, Chris Boyd, has picked up his 3rd now.
Yeah, we'll have to. He'll definitely be out the rest of this half, and we'll see in the second half if he starts or if Coach Taylor starts him on the bench.
Oh, nice play from Nate. Can't hit the
great.
putback from Brian Engbers.
Great tip in from Brian Engbers. Brian finds himself in a good position on the basketball court a lot of times. He's just got a natural knack to know where to be. Great footwork. Very skilled. I like the way Bryant plays.
Oh, deep 3. No good for
Oh,
Millsaps.
no box out there.
Good offensive rebound and put back from Ryan Berger.
That's their leading rebounder. He does that well. He averages 7.5 a game.
Also seems like a guy that has a knack for the basketball.
Yeah, he's a good player. Inside, outside guy. He seems like a tough matchup.
Oh, nice flare screen. Frierson to the rim. Nice up and under.
That's the same drive Micah Turner had earlier. Frierson drives at left baseline, gets a nice reverse. Great penetration there.
And an offensive foul. Ryan Berger called with the shove offensively. Going to go back to the Scots. Number 30, Robbie Bell, checking in for the Covenant College Scots. Once again, freshman from Coral Springs, Florida. It's good to see.
Oh, Phelps comes out. This crowd needs to get on their feet, give him a little ovation. He played great minutes.
Sure did. Every time he gets a clean look, it looks like it's going. Actually, it has. Every time he gets a clean look, it has gone in.
Tonight it has.
Scots running offense. Look in.
Great pass from Robbie Bell. I guess they didn't see a foul there. Colton got great position. Good entry pass from Robbie Bell there.
That's a nice little play.
That's a great execution of a play out of a dead ball there.
Wow, Tully Gilligan with the 2 fouls checking in.
Oh, how about this? A little gamble from Coach Wise. 90 seconds to go. Hopefully he doesn't pick up his third. It seems to me both teams are a little thin inside. They have 3 decent post players, but so they kind of have to rotate them out. So if they get in foul trouble, could be trouble.
Oh, man, bad pass from Micah Turner. It's going to go back to Millsaps. They have numbers. Robertson to Tully. Tully can't handle it, though. It's going to go back to the Scots.
Caught a break there. Covenant caught a break there.
The right pass, and that could have been
he had a
done.
Yeah, he did. He had a layup. Passed a little behind the receiver.
Looking at Colton McGriff, he's not there. Frierson taking it on his own. Turner going to drive baseline. He gets hit by Robertson. I believe that's Robertson's second.
Going to the line. He does a great job of ripping and driving. Micah, very aggressive, but under control.
He's quick.
Very quick. Very, very good first step.
Okay, so Robertson out. Berger in. That's the 3rd foul, for Robertson. And so the leading scorer for Millsaps now with 3 fouls. Chris Boyd for Covenant, really impact player for the Scots with 3 fouls. Foul trouble could be an issue later on in this game. Turner makes the front end of the 1-on-1. Scots up 4, biggest lead for the Scots so far tonight. Back and forth game. Turner misses the second one badly, and Millsaps has a chance to cut it to
2-2-1, full court pressure again from Covenant. Easily broken once again by Millsaps. You never know in the second half if they'd run that, maybe get a steal or 2. They're just showing it to give a different look.
Oh,
great effort from Robbie.
Robbie Bell to knock that one away.
Yes.
Differential between shot clock and game clock is about 8 seconds. 26 seconds left on the shot clock. I think Scott's pretty content to run offense for most of this clock. We'll see what happens.
No 2 for 1 now. They're just going to try to get a good shot. There it goes again.
Again for Turner. He gets blocked. Bell going to take a 3. Why not? He gets hammered. Oh, my gosh.
Oh.
And a technical.
He had a little something to say after that.
Apparently, Murray Kastner said something that needs to get bleeped out.
Got a little salty over there on that sideline over there for the fans.
All right, so folks, we got two free throws for the technical foul, and then Robbie's going to shoot 3 free throws for the 3-pointer. I'm sorry, Nate Frierson's taking the 2 technical free throws. Robbie Bell is then going to shoot 3 shots. Chance for the Scots actually to take a 9-point lead.
This is a big swing. They'll have 5 free throws plus. Actually, I think on that technical, we'll see. I think Millsaps gets the ball back. It's a little tricky. Usually you think every time a technical, your team gets the ball back. That's not true every time.
Okay. Now, I don't want to put you on the spot, but do you know the technicality of that rule?
I don't. But in this case, since the technical happened, he shoots the 2 free throws, and now Robbie Bell will shoot 3 free throws since he was fouled on a 3-point shot, and then it'll go live. But this is a big swing, too.
Man, 4-point lead now, an 8-point lead.
Oh, and they're making them pay by hitting them all. I'll tell you who set that up is Micah Turner with another nice baseline drive. Although it got blocked, he got his own rebound and kicked it out to Robbie.
And Robbie's got a pretty good looking 3-point shot, too. I mean, his form is nice, right?
It looks good. It looks good.
Makes them all. 5 points for the Covenant College Scots.
You know it's tough to make all 3 of them on a 3-point foul there. That's a nice job.
Millsaps trying to answer. Cannot. And another
time
chance
left
for the Scots. Micah Turner to the 10, he hits it! Oh my goodness, what a coast-to-coast play! And that's it for the first half. How about that? 11-point lead for the Covenant College Scots. They made 7 points in basically 10 seconds.
Yeah, the last 15 seconds, they went on a 7-0 run. 5 free throws on that layup from Turner, and that changes everything about this game. Just back and forth, and now they've busted it open to go into the halftime up 11.
How about that? The Scots at home go up 11 in 15 seconds, folks. All right, going to give you a little breakdown on how the first half of action was. Scots 53% from the field, Millsaps 42%. Scots leading the rebounding battle 16-13, and Scots are leading by 11. Daniel, what did you see?
Well, go back to our keys. Let's evaluate tempo control. Millsap seems to do a good job of controlling tempo. They're doing their part, but Covenant has done a great job of when the transition opportunities are there to take advantage. Field goal percentage defense, we know Covenant didn't get off to a good start, but I would say the last 10 minutes of that half, they really hunkered down, played better half-court defense. And then lastly, the three ball. We had Phelps come in and hit 4 threes. They were 5 for 11 in the half, 45%. When they're shooting it well, things need to be going well, and seem to be going well, and they are.
Phelps 4 threes. Colton McGriff 1 3. That's where the 5 for 11 comes in. Ben Phelps had 12 points, 4 of 4 from the three-point line. Pretty good for him as a freshman. Colton McGriff 8 points. Chris Boyd with 4. Micah Turner with 5. Pretty balanced scoring except from the outbreak from Ben Phelps. Pretty good all around so far.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, that's a sign. That's a good sign for this early season and this Scots who don't have a senior on the team. When you have a balanced scoring team, you don't have to rely on one guy to get 20 or 30 a night. You're hard to guard, and you can win in a variety of ways. Just like tonight, they got Phelps leading the team in scoring off the bench.
Yeah, I think that was one of the fears for us as Covenant College Scots basketball fans, that we're losing a lot of seniors from last year. And there were some pieces that were going away once those seniors left, and it's been interesting to see people already pick up the pace here.
Yeah, it's definitely a different looking team. They went from kind of a longer, better defensive rebounding team to a smaller, quicker, better scoring team, not as good on the boards.
Right, you got a John DeVries, you got a Sam Bowman, and these guys were fantastic players for this.
Good players. So Covenant's makeup this year is different, but it's good. Last year's team was good. This year's team is different, but it's a good makeup. And speaking of the field goal percentage on the defensive end, it was over 55% to start the game. Millsaps was shooting down to 43.5% to end the half. So Covenant did a great job the last 10 minutes to guard a little bit better in the half court.
Covenant College better on defense. Millsaps going cold at the same time. Scott's up 43-32. Big run at the end of the first half. And that was fun. That was a lot of fun for us. Once again, Covenant College Scots basketball brought to you by Chartwells. We're thankful for our sponsors at Chartwells, as well as Need Loves Breadworks, SunTrust Bank, and Organic Girl for their contributions to the athletic department. All right, folks, we are going to take a quick break here. There's about 12:32 left before we get back to the second half of action. So we're going to take a break. We hope you take a break as well. Tweet us, please. Throw a tweet at us at Covenant Scots Twitter handle, hashtag We Are the Scots. Also, you know what, feel free to text us in to let us know that you're watching too. 423-424-6734. That's 423-424-6734. Tim Mela, class of 07, Daniel Gilbert, class of 07. Both had some graduation issues that don't make us the graduating class of 2007. But we're excited to bring you Scots basketball. Thank you so much, folks. We'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, can you hear us? Come on, you need to come on up. Come on up and join the party.
Pretty good broadcast. I mean, feels great. This feels so bad.
I caught a few minutes. I was like, they're going to forget they have microphones on their face. They're going to say something. They're going to
we're real professionals up here.
Yeah, we kept it professional.
Felt so. Every time he hit a three, just was smiling like ear to ear.
Oh, it's so great.
He's loving it.
It really is fun watching.
Great, man. You can talk more. You can talk more. You can play by play more. I'll talk less. Yeah, are they listening to us on the radio or are they watching us? So they're seeing it like that, so you don't have to pay them. That's good.
That should be
I couldn't tell. What's the website? Commentator, research, observation, communication. Take your feet off. My feet off. My feet off. I feel like I'm feeding off of you. I feel like sometimes I'm doing play-by-play, like when I say something. Who's that? Lisa, what now?
All right, folks. 7 minutes left before the start of the second half. This is Covenant College Scots basketball here on Scots Network. Tim Mela, Daniel Gilbert, both Covenant College graduates, both played in the basketball team, both excited about Covenant College Scots basketball. Now, Daniel, we've been away for a little bit. We've been outside of playing for the Scots for about 9 or 10 years now. What about?
We're getting old.
We seriously are. What about Scots basketball has changed since 2003? What were some of the differences between the NAIA, our former association, now Division III, where we are now? I mean, what are some of the things that you see that are different?
I think that obviously one is the type of player that we're playing against at the NCAA D3 level night in and night out seems to be, some would say not as athletic. I don't know if that's necessarily true. I think it's a more complex game that they're playing now. When we played NAIA, we played a lot of athletic teams, and typically like a Bluefield in Virginia, West Virginia, who was ranked in the nation every year, they were very athletic, and played fast and relied a lot on their athleticism and talent and effort to win games. The games that I'm seeing a lot at D3 level are a lot of coaching battles, which is exciting to see, and players being able to execute their stuff. And whatever team can kind of execute and have a game plan is going to win, which is nice because, you know, you're not always going to be the most talented team. So it's nice to know if you have a good game plan and the players buy into the system, which they're definitely doing for Coach Taylor, you can have a real chance to be successful.
You know, the thing I really appreciate about Division III as well, you know, coming from the New England area and being a Division III recruit in high school, it was just, you know, what I loved is that there were a lot of quality academic institutions that were playing Division III basketball.
Yes.
And so, and you've
it's nice to see that.
Yeah, and you've got basketball programs like Williams College and Amherst College and Hope College and Calvin that just have these tremendous facilities, play a tremendous brand of basketball, and then you got students that get a tremendous education once they leave too. So, you know, Division III is a unique association in that regard.
Yeah, and Covenant's doing some upgrades around the campus, and it looks beautiful. But these guys are playing basketball for, you know, 4 years, but they're going to go get jobs and be successful in this world. This basketball thing is only going to last so long, and it's cool to see a premium on academics and these kids getting a really high-level education here at Covenant. I mean, we know ourselves, Tim. It's not easy at Covenant, and especially this time of year. So, you know, we're watching a basketball game. These guys have exams and finals coming up. It's not easy, so they've got a lot of things that they're balancing, which when they get out in life, they'll make them more successful. And as soon as they get out in the workforce and all that stuff, basketball and the lessons they learned there from Coach Taylor and those core values will translate as well as the academic rigor that they go through.
Sure. You know, I think two things that need to be present for you to be successful at Covenant is you need to be serious about your faith and serious about working hard in the classroom. I came in, it was a pretty big learning experience for me because especially in the classroom, I wasn't as serious as I needed to be. And so Covenant was pretty hard, and managing basketball and playing as well, it was just a challenge. I imagine you felt that same way. You had some.
Yeah, because a lot of times, I don't know if I'm the only one, but I'll be honest that you kind of coast through high school and you can get through just on having a little bit of smarts and not having to study as much. But at Covenant, you got to really be serious about the books. But then also, your faith is going to be challenged from a standpoint of growth. By, you know, good chapels, but small groups, and then, you know, through lectures in the classroom, you're going to learn a lot and be challenged and grow in your faith and how you live it out basically on a daily basis too, which is huge for me because we're trying to go out in the world and impact this world for Christ.
Yeah, why don't you talk a little bit about so basically give everyone a quick background on Daniel Gilbert. Daniel was played for a year basketball at Covenant, then was assistant for Covenant College basketball for 2 years, then went on to be a grad assistant at UTC, then coached at the high school level at Silverdale Baptist Academy here in town. Both middle school boys, varsity girls, and then varsity boys had successful seasons at all those different levels, then went out to Phoenix, Arizona, and coached some JV basketball in Phoenix, and now is the JV coach at Baylor School here in town. So really making a lot of strides moving forward in basketball, which I'm excited about because he's one of my best friends. But then one of the things you're doing too is you started the CABC basketball program. Tell everybody a little bit about that.
Yeah, we started Chattanooga Area Basketball Club, CABC, this June. Our whole goal and mission is just to provide opportunities for basically middle and high school boys and girls an opportunity to become better basketball players, but also teach them about life and core values and help them become better people. We provide a lot of individual training. We do some camps. Coach Taylor lets us come up here, run some camps for some kids for basketball, and then we'll have travel teams in the spring that we'll launch, as well as having a couple leagues that we will do, and then some fundamental courses for 3rd through 5th graders, boys and girls, just to teach them the game at an early level. And we're just big on doing things the right way from basketball standpoint and life standpoint. So big on fundamentals and then life. Core values are something we believe in a lot. And our core values are our character, attitude, belief, and commitment.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And you can check us out, cabchoops.com. Like us on Facebook, Chattanooga Area Basketball Club. Follow us on Twitter at CABC Hoops. any way we can help in the program and in the community, we want to.
Let's give you the information about how to stay connected with Covenant College Athletics as well. Once again, Covenant College Athletics, you can find Covenant College Athletics at www.athletics.covenant.edu. You can also like us on Facebook at facebook.com/CovenantScots and follow us on Twitter at the Twitter handle @CovenantScots. Join the conversation by using the hashtag #WeAreTheScots. All right, folks, we're just about ready to get back to action here in the second half. Once again, just as a recap for you, for those of you that are just starting to listen in, the Scots went on a 7-0 run with over 15 seconds in the last minute of basketball here in the first half. So it was a 4-point game. Now it's an 11-point game. Scots are up 43-32 over the Millsaps College Majors. Remember, Millsaps is just north and west of Jackson, Mississippi, right down there by Belhaven College, as well, the other Christian college, as we like to say. Belhaven and Covenant are, both come from the Reformed Presbyterian tradition, and Belhaven's pretty close to Millsaps, so it's pretty cool. All righty. The ref is about to hand Mike a turn of the basketball, and we're going to get back to action here.
I think we're going to have to see two things. Covenant, one is going to have to see if they can keep shooting the ball well. They're shooting over 50% from the field, and Millsaps, they open in zone, has got to play better defense. And then on our defensive end and Millsaps' offensive end, they're going to look to get it inside, I'm sure.
Great move from McGriff. Better defense from Ryan Berger. And the Scots come up empty on their first possession of the second half.
Let's see if they look to go inside early. Millsaps, the Majors, that is.
Robertson playing with his 3 fouls.
There's their best player.
Berger.
Yep, they go right to their best player on the right block there, Berger. He goes to the middle, little left-hand jump hook, gets a foul, McGriff. Coach Wise, early, right there showing we're going to go inside, go to our best player, and try to establish that quickly in the second half.
Second foul, McGriff. Man, they are calling it pretty tight tonight so far.
Yeah, there's some rule changes this year in college basketball that I equate it to like the quarterback in football. It's giving the offense a huge advantage in basketball, kind of protecting the offense and making it hard to guard.
Oh, my gosh. Jake Delaney got taken out, but it looks like a Millsaps player on the floor is struggling.
We got a player down. Covenant's 5-on-4.
That is number 52, Ronnie Freebus. Looks.
2 players are down. Freebus and then Jake's knee is bothering him.
Looks like Jake wants to walk it off and be fine. Freebus isn't interested in moving right now. He gets up finally, though. That's good. The crowd gives him a good round of applause. Always love to see that.
Maybe bang knees. Maybe a little knee bang.
Well, it looked like Freebus was kind of rolling on the ground after a loose ball and kind of took out Delaney's knee. I don't know how he actually started hurting. Got it all mopped up, and we're back to action here. Scott's up 10, 19, 14 left to go in this second half.
2-3 zone for the Majors. Let's see what Covenant tries to get out of this. And Coach Wise obviously looking to make Covenant run some different stuff offensively, a chance maybe to get some stops. He didn't feel his man-to-man was working efficiently in the first half, you can tell.
Sure.
It's a great look.
Chris Boyd misses the bunny. He's playing with 3 fouls.
That's 2 good looks in the paint.
Robertson to Berger to Kastner. Kastner looks inside. Nothing doing there. Oh, a nice little curl. And an even better bucket. And the foul from Chris Boyd. That's going to be his 4th.
Not even 9 seconds into the second half. 90 seconds into the second half, he picks up his 4th.
Man, that's tough to watch. Brian Engbers immediately gets off the bench and into the game.
Bryant's not bad off the bench. Bryant's good, but the minutes now, he can't play 18. He can't play 18 straight minutes. We'll see how the fatigue works and that kind of stuff as Boyd is in foul trouble and will sit down for a long time now.
It's saying Boyd with 2 fouls, 2 team fouls. I think that's wrong though, folks. I think it's 4. Millsap's still in that zone.
Yep, that's his 4th, Tim. That's right.
McGriff open look. He hits it. Good bucket from Colton McGriff from the baseline.
I feel like we hadn't heard from him in a while. Good to get him. He started the first half strong and now starting the second half with another bucket. I'd like to see Coach Taylor keep him involved in the offense throughout. Call his number a little more often.
Robertson, deep three. Remember, he hit 3 threes in the first
Inside-out basketball for the Majors. And that's what I'm talking about, the D3. They're very good at getting what they want, but they're fundamentally sound inside. Good defense there from Jake Delaney.
Oh, good hustle there from Micah Turner as well as the Scots look to push. Secondary break still isn't there, and Scots are going to settle back into running offense. Looks like back to a man-to-man here for Millsaps College. Oh, Jake Delaney loses out of bounds.
Yeah, looks like the Millsaps going man-to-man, maybe on misses, and 2-3 on makes possibly. We'll see.
Gotcha. All righty, 10-point lead for the Covenant College Scots. Not a ton of action so far here in the second half. Oh, nice little dump down there to Tully Gilligan.
They do a lot of fake cutting away from the ball through the lane and then coming flashing right back to that strong side block and posting up there. They've done that 3 times now to start this half. And they've gotten good looks every time.
Delaney stops, pops,
Tough
no
shot.
good. Engbers can't save it, and it's going to go back to Millsaps. Here we go, the moment every Covenant College Scots fan has been waiting for here tonight. Ben Phelps back in this game.
Wow, did he provide a spark off the bench. 4 for 4 from the arc in the first half, 12 points. That's what Coach Taylor wants from him. I mean, he really shoots it well, high IQ, really wants him to come in and be a shooter.
Robertson, open shot, and he's going to take it. He misses, though. Engbers corrals it, and the Scots are trying to run. McGriff. Oh, good move.
Good defense there.
Oh, it's going to stay with the Scots, I believe.
Should stay with Scots.
It is, yes.
And I don't think on that end, Millsaps, that's what they wanted, a contested 3 after they'd gotten 3 straight post touches.
Ziarima checking in the game, number 14. So you got 2 freshmen playing. Micah Turner was a sophomore. Colton McGriff Jr. and I believe Brian Engbers is a junior as well. Out of bounds, going to stay with the Scots. And looks like we got a full timeout.
No, it's a play.
Oh, it's a play.
I thought that too. I've seen Covenant play a couple times this year. Every time I see Coach Taylor stands up on the sideline and makes the full timeout gesture, but that's a baseline out of bounds play the Scots run.
Phelps dumped down to McGriff. McGriff triple team, puts it up anyway, and it's good.
Good move. Coach Taylor likes to get off baseline out of bounds. He likes to get the ball back to the person that threw it in bounds off some kind of screen or duck in, and that's exactly what Colton McGriff did there. Got a good look.
Berger, open 3. Got it! Ryan Berger with the answer.
Hanging around here in the second half. Millsaps looks like they're not going to go away.
Turner drives.
I love that baseline drive.
Thick as anything. Goodness gracious. Micah Turner with the blow-by.
Just a rip and drive baseline. Man, is that impressive and quick.
Fravis back into the game. Remember, he was the guy that was rolling around on the floor a few minutes ago. He's back. Berger going to fire another
That's a
one.
foul.
And there's a
Unbelievable.
Ziarima just got taken out.
Got thrown into the wall.
McGriff another bucket. He's heating up.
Like to see that from your leading scorer. You like to see that from your captain. Coast to coast again.
14 points from McGriff. Now he overtakes Ben Phelps as the leading scorer for the Covenant College Scots.
Micah Turner looks like he needs a blow. He looks a little tired. Millsaps does a good job of posting up inside and holding a seal. Let's see if Ryan Burns comes in here to give Micah Turner a blow. It looks like he's winded. Yep.
Wow, great call, Coach Gilbert. I told you guys, Coach Gilbert had a lot of great insight, great analysis. You know, hopefully this is play-by-play in color a la, I don't know, kind of like a Len Elmore maybe.
Hey, Len Elmore, real good commentator. Does a great job of telling you. Len Elmore, very smart.
Always like to consider myself the Kevin Harlan type, someone like that.
Oh, that's good post up.
Oh, McGriff strong inside, up and in again. He is just
both teams have some good post action to get their best players touches inside. And that's important because you're not always going to be shooting it well. I think Berger and McGriff are similar type players.
McGriff's really kind of improved his inside game since last year as well, wouldn't you say? Agree or disagree?
I think Colton's gotten better in every area. He's always rebounded and been strong, but his post game's definitely got better, and he's shooting it. You know, the numbers don't say it, but we know from practices and talking to Coach Taylor that he's shooting it better from the arc too. He's a tough matchup every night.
Gosh, Rosby Mutcherson checking in from Buffalo Wild Wings. Rosby, we're glad you're listening.
Rosby, what's up, man? How you doing? B-dubs. I could take some wings right now, I tell you what. I'm hungry up here in the booth.
Yeah.
Rosby, you could get some of those. What are those ones you like? Do you like the lemon pepper?
Oh, lemon pepper.
Oh, my
you
goodness.
kind of dogged the Buffalo Wild Wings lemon pepper wings, but they're actually really good.
I'd love a lemon pepper wing right now.
Matthew Luther also watching and listening from Columbia, South Carolina.
I'll just take a medium. I'll just take a medium wing. You know, call it a day.
Millsaps running offense. Gilligan. Tough shot. No good.
Teron Ferguson getting his first minutes.
Oh, how about that, folks? That's number 24, Teron Ferguson. As McGriff is fouled, he's going to go to the line to shoot two. Once again, the Covenant College Scots are in the white jerseys, going from right to left on your computer screen. And Millsaps College is in the purple jerseys, going left to right. Colton McGriff's really heated up in the second half.
Yeah, and I tell you, we said it from the start. He's a point forward. I love when he gets a rebound and just releases with the ball and goes coast to coast because he makes great decisions. He's a good passer, and then obviously we've seen he can really drive the ball and finish.
Doesn't like missing those free throws, though. Misses the first of two free throws.
This is a sign of a good team when it's just slowly pulling away, expanding that lead. It's nothing big. It's just possession after possession, just stretching the lead, just grinding on the other team.
All right, folks, once again, you can follow us on Twitter at Covenant Scots. Be part of the conversation at We Are the Scots. That's hashtag We Are the Scots. You can also follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/Covenant Scots. And once again, go to www.athletics.covenant.edu for all your athletics action here at Covenant College. We've got 13 intercollegiate programs here at Covenant. Today's game is sponsored by Chartwell's and the Covenant College Dining Service. Chartwell's and Covenant Dining Service are proud to partner with the Covenant College Athletics. After working up an appetite cheering on the Scots, make sure you stop by the Great Hall for great food from our friendly Covenant Dining Service staff. The cookies are fantastic. I love the oatmeal raisin cookies as well as the sugar cookies. They're always really good. Made fresh every single day. Coca-Cola is always one of our sponsors as well. Grab a Coke anytime, anywhere, anyhow. Coca-Cola are always part of your team. And remember, this year, Covenant College would like to also thank Need Loves Breadworks, SunTrust Bank, Chartwell's, of course, and Organic Girl for their contributions to the Covenant College Athletic Department. Need Loves Breadworks, I want to tell you quickly about that. John Sweet, 2000 grad from Covenant College, who was a business major, started Need Loves Breadworks. We love to need and need to love.
Amen. Amen. Preach it. Preach it, Tim. Preach it.
54-40. Scots are leading. 13:53 left to go in this game. For the Scots out there, Teron Ferguson, Ziarima, Brian Egbers, Colton McGriff, and Burnsy, Ryan Burns.
Z picking up a little full court man-to-man here.
He works really hard, doesn't he, Danny?
I love his energy. His motor is extremely high.
McGriff running that point forward that Daniel was talking about earlier. Burns, he could have taken the three, passed it up, though, for a better shot. Good, smart play from Burns. Burns is going to drive baseline, up, and good in the foul. How about that from Ryan Burns?
A lot of good action from the wing baseline drive today for Covenant. Really, really getting a lot of good penetration there.
Goodness gracious. You love seeing that from Ryan Burns off the bench. How about that?
Ryan, another energy guy, and he's different. He does it all. He's one of those guys that does everything for your team. And whether he's on the bench or playing, he's always encouraging, and he's always playing hard. He's a real good communicator, which coaches love. He's a coach player because we love high energy communicators on the court.
The game's slipping away from Millsaps College, down 17 now. 13
This is
12
danger
after
time for the Majors. 13 minutes to go here. They're in danger of this game being really pushed out of the way and it being over.
Berger, great move there.
He's got a
Ryan
great
Berger.
left hand inside. He's right-handed, but he's gone to his left 3 times. He's got a really good post game, and that was a nice up and under move for you people that like to play basketball. Good head fake, step through them, finish.
Mark Robertson, once again, those 9 points early on in the first half. He's been cold. Ryan Berger, the only other great option.
Just
so
matching
far.
them right there. Back to the Berger there, best player, post touch. Colton McGriff gets a post touch and an easy little right-hand hook in the middle of the lane.
Yeah, and Ryan Berger's really kind of come alive here in the second half. He's got 8 points for Millsaps.
And for them to have any chance, he's going to have to continue to play aggressive and get touches. Because right now, it's just Covenant has more weapons. They're a little deeper than Millsaps, and they're executing a little bit better.
Sorry about the little technical difficulty there with the score. We're working on that right now. One of our wonderful athletics crew members taking care of business, making sure that scoreboard is up to date. Teron Ferguson picking up his first foul. Trying to get Robertson a look. He's going to take it. Barely misses. Still fighting inside and
Big rebound from Teron.
gets right up there and gets the board, Daniel.
Very strong and athletic, coming off ACL surgery on that left knee. He's had kind of a slow start, but you can see getting a little more comfortable on the knee. He's a very athletic kid, strong kid, and in order to play like the way he wants to play, he's got to be confident on his knee, and it looks like he's getting a little more confident.
Well, it's kind of frustrating, too, because he's kind of had an injury-prone Covenant College career. And you hate to see that because, I mean, he's got some serious athleticism. He has a lot to offer the Covenant College Scouts.
Yeah. You're right. We hope he has a healthy year, first of all, so he can have a good year and get back into playing, just get in that feel. He's been out so long, it seems.
Z Rima driving to the hole, stops, pops, and barely misses. Berger, Ryan Berger with the rebound.
Oh!
Z Rima, what a fight!
Great steal.
Look at this kid working so hard. Burnsy corrals it, and the Scots have a fresh 35.
See if they can get into something here.
Get a little sloppy.
Very sloppy possession off a steal there.
Burnsy still fighting, though, fighting for the basketball.
We got 3 players on the ground. Great effort from the Scots, getting on the floor, diving all over the place. It's contagious, Tim. I'm ready to go dive on the floor.
It's awesome, baby! Ziarima and Ryan Burns, tremendous hustle. That's what you love to see as a coach,
Oh,
isn't
my
it?
goodness. We talked about them. Energy guys. Energy guys. It's contagious.
Truly.
One dive deserves another, and we just saw it.
All right.
Look at that. You like to see Z comes out. Bench loves him. He looks tired. He's working hard.
Fans love it as well.
Full court man-to-man from Covenant, just extending their pressure.
Once again, Scott's maintaining that 17-point lead. Time truly is starting to run out for Millsaps.
He got another good lead. He's due to hit one now.
He really was. Robertson finally hits the 3. Cuts the deficit of the majors to 14.
You can tell for him.
Coach Wise talking it over with his guys.
Yeah, you can tell for Millsaps with their inside-out combo, Robertson is their three-point shooter. He shoots 44% from the arc, and he started hot, then went a little cold, but he still is confident to shoot it, and he got a good look there. We're going to have to make sure we cover out on him the rest of the game so they don't get back in it.
Sure do. They're taking a break on the floor. This is a full timeout. We're going to take a quick break here. We'll be back with you in 1 minute here on Covenant College Scats Network. Scots fans, back to action here in a minute. Just want to give a quick special thanks to our camera guys, Mark Bazuski and Madison Holt. Really glad that that they're doing the work-study job here at Covenant College, and they're providing all the action that you see. In fact, Mr. Bazuski has been working desperately hard to try and get the exact right fit for the camera right on the Covenant College score, and I think he's got it right now. It was actually my fault that it kind of got busted out, so I apologize to all the fans for that.
We got too excited down here over in our booth. We just, one dive, we kind of got a little excited, messed the camera up.
And Madison's over there. You can see Madison with the high-definition Covenant College Scots camera. Madison, thank you so much for all the work you do.
It's a great picture.
Couldn't provide for you all the wonderful sports
Millsaps.
information. Excuse me 1 second. Sorry, sir. Couldn't provide you all the wonderful sports information stuff without Andrew Mindeman as well, Director of Sports Information here at Covenant College. Ben Phelps going to fire the three, misses it. He's going to try it again, maybe. Nope, passes it up. Driving baseline, can't hit. Still fighting, though. What's going on the phone over there, Mr. Gilbert?
Just seeing how the Mocs did today against Alabama. It was a roll tide day, apparently.
Oh, man, that's unfortunate, isn't it?
Mocs football had a great year, split of the SoCon championship. Looking to get a at-large bid into the FCS postseason tournament for the first time in 30 years.
Hassner loses it. 2-on-2 here for the Scots. Nate Frierson smartly pulls the basketball out. Wide open three for Colton McGriff. Barely misses. And it's going to go back to Millsaps. Millsaps trying to push it now. Robertson fires another three. Hits another three.
Cuts it to 11. Gives him a little hope here halfway through.
Robertson starting to heat up.
You want to see Covenant execute here, run a good play, get a good touch, get a good shot here.
Engbers fires a deep three. He misses.
Good defense for Millsaps. Had this timeout really coming out playing well.
Hassner drives. Still time on the shot clock. Millsaps trying to take a little bit more of it. 18 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Ooh, Robertson wanted to take that one. It wasn't open. It was smart to dump it inside. And there's a foul on Bryant Engbers, number 52. Checking in for the Scots, number 2, Micah Turner. We're going to see Chris Boyd now. Engbers has 4, so Boyd has 4, Engbers has 4.
Well, a minute ago, it looked like Covenant was going to just close the door of the night. Now, Millsaps got a chance to get it to single digits, and we got a couple of our better post players in foul trouble, and then now they got a chance to cut it to single digits at the free throw line.
This is Murray Kastner at the free throw line. He has 5 points on the night. 5 points, 1 assist. Make that 6 as he misses, as he makes the free throw. Checking into the game, number 14, Dustin Albert. Or Albert.
Kastner, one of those seniors. He's been in these kind of games. He knows how to battle. He's experienced. Getting his team back in it, cutting it to 9.
Look at this full court pressure from Millsaps. Coach Taylor doesn't like what he sees. He calls a 30-second timeout.
It's in the NBA, Tim.
Yeah, I know. I'm working on it.
Close to it, though. Close to it.
Yeah, it's pretty good, pretty quality basketball, you know what I mean? Oh, brother. Only a 30-second timeout, so once again, we're going to say thank you to our sponsors, Chartwells, SunTrust Bank, Need Loves Breadworks, and Organic Girl for their contributions to the Covenant College Athletic Club. Please let us know once again that you are watching and listening. You can text us at 423-424-6734. That's 423-424-6734. Or find us on Twitter at Covenant Scots. Join the conversation at #WeAreTheScots.
Millsaps has played a lot of close games this year. I know they're 1-2, but they've been close losses. So they know how to grind and get back into it.
If you play tough defense and execute offense well, you're going to be in games.
That's right. That's right. That's a recipe for success.
Pretty intense defense here from Millsaps.
Really hard hedge off that ball screen. I thought almost they were trapping it. A good
Nice
split
of
from
the ball
Delaney,
screen
but he
from
lost
Delaney.
it.
Loses the ball, though, and Kastner coming the other way. Oh, Kastner, nice little drive. Oh, my gosh, up and in, and good. 7-point lead for the Scots now.
Dribble penetration. Talked about that at the beginning of the broadcast. Got to contain it. Kastner doing a real nice job tonight for the Majors.
Millsaps down 17 at one point, now only down 7. 8 minutes, 33 seconds left to go in this game. Turner misses a bunny.
A post touch from Micah Turner. That's interesting to me. Got away with a block there.
Kastner taking over this game. Misses that one, though.
Coach Taylor urging his team to get out and run. He feels like they've kind of gotten lethargic since they were up 17, and I agree with him.
Offensive foul. They're calling it on Nate Frierson. Coach Taylor not happy with the call. I don't think we're that happy with the call either.
Yeah, it looked really close to the circle down there, that 3-foot circle. It looked like the defender's heels were on the white line, which would make it an automatic block.
The charge is called, though. Robbie Bell checking in the game for the Scots. He's number 30 right there on your screen guarding the ball. And another foul call.
Guys, we got a game. It's down to 7. They're going to shoot 1-on-1, and we're going to see this young Covenant Scots team's going to be tested now. They're in for a fight.
Dustin Albert going to the line to shoot 1-on-1. 18 fouls for the Covenant College Scott. Only 4 so far for Millsaps. The refs have been consistent. It was kind of the same differential between Millsaps and Covenant in the first half. So.
Consistently 2-to-1 fouls against us.
Yeah. All right. Foul
Hey, getting one back, getting one back. Here we go.
Foul called this time on Ronnie Freebus, freshman post player from Zachary, Louisiana. Gosh, Freebus playing some tough defense here on Nate Frierson. A little full court pressure.
Covenant has really slowed down on offense. Not getting as good a looks as they were. Not as crisp moving the ball.
Post touch. Engbers, great catch and finish. Well done.
Great execution of a play to get a nice post touch and a layup. Good.
Scots needed it too after that run from Millsaps. Berger missed the shot and then a foul on Brennan Gagan.
Probably a good foul on Gagan. Stopped the break. Covenant was going to get out and have something in transition there. Probably a 2 or a wide open 3.
For all intents and purposes, Millsaps back in this game. Only down 9, 61-52 Covenant College leads. With 7:28 left to go. A lifetime, an eternity in basketball. 7 minutes and 28 seconds.
You're right. And this is where you want to see as programs develop, and Covenant has, as you see, Frierson loose with the ball.
You don't like to see that. Your point guard loses it midcourt.
No, but I was going to say good programs, and like Coach Taylor's program at Covenant, it's one more every year. They end up just winning these games because they know how to win in all kinds of different ways. So I'd like to see them really clamp down here.
Freebus fouled there. That'll do it for Chris Boyd. That's his 5th foul. That's going to be a problem for the Scots, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, because they're thin inside, so now it'll be Engbers and McGriff, and McGriff has 4, and then
Engbers has 4.
Engbers has 4, not McGriff. So Engbers has 4, and then they got McGriff, and then after that, you just go really small, or you have to move Robbie to a 4, or then Dolt comes in. Tehran, you got Tehran off the bench who's played a few minutes and hadn't been bad. Probably see Tehran get a couple minutes here to spell Engbers.
The tides have turned, though, a little bit.
Yeah, momentum shift. It's weird. It felt like it was about to be over, and then, boom, out of nowhere, out of the timeout, a little 10-0 run to cut it to 7 makes you feel Millsaps is back in the game.
Well, Coach Wise, a disciplined veteran coach. Great time out there. It's fun to watch the coaching battle here.
Not his first rodeo. No, he knows. He knows that there's a ton of time in college basketball, and if they just continue to do what they do, they can get back into it. And he knew they needed to get to get high-quality shots, and then they had to get some stops on defense, and they've done that. They've got some stops on the defensive end, which has got them back into the game. But you got to make your free throws, especially when you're down, trying to make a comeback. You got to do everything well when you're making a comeback on the road.
Rivas makes the second of 2. Full court pressure again here for Millsaps. Scots get the ball in, and Colton, I think, is just going to take it up himself.
This is where McGriff is a real asset. Your power forward gets to be your point guard and bring it up, and they don't have anybody that can guard him full court.
Robbie Bell, open look, decides to pass it up. Englers is going to take his, though, and he misses badly. Not really the shot we were looking for the Scots.
No, and he's not shooting it well tonight. He needs to know that he's not feeling it from outside. Turn that down and look for a better one.
Millsaps does have big guards. Albert running the guard spot. It looks like he's 6'4", 6'5".
Strong, too. Good
Yeah.
defense.
Kastner.
Oh, my goodness. Did they call a foul on Bryant? Is that his 5th?
Oh, my gosh, they did.
An extremely late whistle.
Thought it was great defense, didn't you?
That's his 2nd foul. No.
Folks, apparently we're a little bit confused.
Who has 4 fouls?
With the team fouls here. So we'll get that all worked out for you and get it straight.
Well, that's good. It's only a 2nd. I'm glad that we were off on that one. Thought for a second we lost our 2nd post player. Gosh, back to that
Kastner.
call. What was that?
Bad call.
All right, and here's why. If you're watching, the defensive player has a vertical wall where he can jump straight up and down and is entitled to that space, and the offensive player jumps into it. It's not a foul on the defensive player. And I thought Bryant did a good job of staying vertical there. Ref didn't, apparently, and he's the one with the whistle, not us.
Kastner makes both of them. It's only a 6-point lead for the Scots now, 2-possession game.
Phelps running to that right wing, gets a good look.
Oh, why not? A 3-pointer for Ben Phelps, another one. He has not missed from 3-point land here tonight.
It took him a little while to get a clean look, but boom, was he ready. That's a good shooter. When he comes off the bench, hadn't shot in 14 minutes of game action, which is half an hour or more of real live action with real time, and he just it didn't even hit anything but the bottom of the net.
Appreciate John Madden joining us up in the booth there.
Boom! Get a telestrator out here for you in a second. Just draw you up a little bit.
Yeah, I apologize, folks. We don't have quite the technology to give you all the instant replays we needed to. You know, Daniel gave a good job of trying to auditorily explain to you what happened on that Brian Engbers foul. Hopefully, in the next couple of years, we'll be able to get some instant replay for you. But we're doing the best that we can. Little full timeout action. We're going to take a timeout as well. Covenant College Scots Network, Tim Mela, Daniel Gilbert, back in a minute. All right, folks, decided not to take that full quick breather with you because had a little update for you. Ben Phelps, that 3-pointer you saw from the right wing, if you're looking from your computer screen, ended up being a 2-pointer. So Scott's only up 8, still in the driver's seat with 6:11 left to go in the second half. But Millsaps has made a great run to get back into this game.
They have. Phelps is having a good night. He's out there just smiling. He's having one of those nights. Tim, you've had one of those nights before where you just feel like you can't miss. It's a fun night.
The difference with this game is that the Scots are up 8. I think we were down 20 when I was
I don't know if it was that much. Wise going to his post player, his best player, Berger. Once again, going to that left hand in the post. Really likes that left hand.
Very impressive to watch Ryan Berger here in the post so far. He's got 10 points. He's in double digits now.
Feels like he has more than that, doesn't it?
It sure does. Kastner's got 15. Robertson has 15. Kastner 11. As the Scots lose it on a careless pass. And then Berger's got 10 now. Covenant College, meanwhile, Colton McGriff has 19. Ben Phelps 14, and Burns has got I'm sorry, Micah Turner's got 7. Oh, nice drive there from Gilligan. Oh, he misses just barely. Millsaps is going to keep it, though.
Uh-oh, that's their
Robertson,
shooter.
open three.
Back rim.
Wow, that was a lucky break for the Scots as they're only up 6. McGriff looking to go coast to coast again, and he gets fouled.
That's smart. He saw that they weren't in good position. He knew he'd get the blocking foul.
I've just been so impressed about how well Colton McGriff's been handling the basketball.
Plays at his own pace. Very under control, and he doesn't make a lot of moves. Strong with the ball. I love his poise.
You know, he kind of reminds me of a young Nate Beers.
He just plays with it himself real well. Kind of a little Nate Beers-esque to his game, yes.
Nate Beers, Covenant College Scots basketball player from 03 to 06.
That's big praise, by the way.
Nate actually played a little professional basketball as well, played for the ABA Chattanooga Mudfrogs.
Mudfrogs.
And so, yeah, it is big praise. Colton McGriff in great company.
Got him on a hand check there to start. That's a good call. That's the right call today. If you go to 2 hands, it's an automatic foul, and he had, even though he wasn't doing anything bad, he had two hands on him on the touch.
This once again is Ryan Berger going to the line. That's McGriff's 3rd foul.
Coach Taylor just put back in point guard Nate Frierson, who has 4 fouls.
Okay.
So he's playing with 4 with 5 minutes to go. We'll need him. He's important key late, especially to handle pressure.
Only a 7-point lead for the Scots. This is the senior Ryan Berger.
I like
them
it.
both.
I like his demeanor. Just plays hard, real kind of blue collar.
Very under control as well.
Not emotional at all.
All right, folks. 7/8 of this game is now complete.
A little run and jump here. Trying to run and jump, Colton up the sideline. He beats it.
Oh, and he loses it.
We just talked about him being under control, and you know what they did? They sped him up a little bit, and he was dribbling a little faster than he was used to. Turned it over. Scots better turn around here and get in defensive stance, get ready to get a stop.
Scots up 6. Oh, great drive by Gilligan.
Oh, boy, did he just put him on
Ferguson.
Gilligan's Island there, didn't he? He was just over there alone.
He surely was. No help defense at all.
Gilligan's Island over there.
I feel like you were kind of waiting for that one.
Oh, kind of wanted that one all night. Wanted that one all night.
4:44 left to go in this game. Gilligan at the line.
He's been in foul trouble, so we hadn't heard much from him.
He has been. It's almost like he was on a 3-hour tour, you know? Jake Delaney in, Ryan Burns out. Scott's up 6. Gilligan had a chance to cut it to 5. Missed that. He's got one more chance here.
Let's see if they go to full court pressure, make or miss here on the free throw. Back rim miss again.
Oh, good offensive board. Kastner, better defense from McGriff, and they're in a jump ball situation. It's going to the Scots.
That's a great example of the vertical. Straight up, Colton gets that block. That's not a foul, but good call on the jump ball. Great defense there.
As predicted, full court pressure for Millsaps. Let's see if Covenant can get the ball in. Got Steve McNerney hopefully listening and watching from Charlottesville, Virginia.
Hey, Steve.
His daughter, Erin, is the assistant women's basketball coach for the Scots. Scots had a tough afternoon, against the Lady Majors.
Hey, they're expecting to be parents here in February, right? Expecting a little girl.
Oh, yeah, Jonathan and Erin are, yeah.
Very excited for them. Oh, maybe a backcourt there. Travel, you thought, Tim?
It may have been.
It's a wild possession. Got a scramble here, though.
Millsaps a great job in the full court.
Wow.
That steal they needed.
Wow. Crowd comes to life in Barnes Gymnasium. That's a charge. Oh, my.
Oh, my gosh. I can't believe it, folks. Looked like a charge, didn't it, from up here in the booth?
Yeah, he called the hold on Delaney before that, but I thought it was a charge. And Frierson was the one that took the charge.
That's Delaney's first foul of the night.
Wow, it just doesn't feel like it's It's close.
Yeah,
It
it's
kind of
amazing.
feels like we've been in control, but if we don't watch it here,
Oh,
that's
badly
3.
missed free throw from Tully Gilligan.
That's 4 missed free throws in the last couple minutes for Millsaps.
Gilligan misses both of them. Man, that hurts.
It's a foul. Good rebound by Colton. Silly foul on the sophomore Robertson. Kyle wanting to huddle his players before the 1-on-1 free throw here to talk to him as McGriff walks down to the line. I like this strategy from Coach Taylor. If you can see it on the camera, he's huddling his 4 on an offensive free throw. You don't have to have your players in there. So he's trying to really talk to him, probably give them defensively, offensively what to do, and then they break it. It's like a free timeout.
Meanwhile,
Missed.
Missed front end of the 1-on-1 for Colton McGriff. Meanwhile, foul trouble for Robertson now too. Both Millsaps and Covenant have foul problems here with 4 minutes left. And once again, there's still plenty of time left in this game, folks. Scott's only up 6. Gilligan, nice drive. And the good finish from Tully Gilligan. 4-point game now.
Colton's got to know there that Gilligan's not a three-point shooter. He gave a great head fake, but he's not a shooter. He's a driver. He closed out too long on him. Below by for the layup.
Coach Wise calls the full timeout. 3:57 left. Scott's only up 4. What happened to the lead? Scott's up 17, just at about the halfway point of the second half, and now they're only up 4. Scott's still shooting well from the field, just about 50%. Millsaps is worse, but Millsaps is beginning to lead they're not leading the rebound battle, actually. What's the reason for this comeback?
A couple things. I think that Millsaps is getting more penetration to the basket in the second half, but then also we talked about it in the opening with our keys of the game, knocking down shots. Covenant has 0 threes in the second half, so Millsaps has done a much better job of guarding the arc, and then Millsaps getting to the line a lot more. They've missed a lot. They're 15 to 25. Covenant's knocked down their opportunities, went there, but they've only been 16 times, or 12 for 16.
Robertson has heated up here late in the second half. He's 5 of 9 from the three-point line. He's got 15 points. Murray Kastner, kind of a tough night from the field shooting, but he's been great from the free throw line. He's made all 7 of his 7 free throw attempts, and he's got 11. And you like to see the seniors from Millsaps kind of leading the way. Ryan Berger with 12, Murray Kastner with 11. It's just been pretty good.
Yeah, you can tell some of their senior players, their 2 best players, or point guard and post player Berger, have really kind of steadied the ship for their team. When they got down 17, it kind of could have shut it down for the night, but they kept their team in it, did a good job of battling back to make this a game, 4-point game, under 4.
Last time Millsaps was in the full court, the Scots had a bad turnover. Looks like they'll be able to handle this press from Millsaps this time. Scots need a basket here just to really take command back, and they make one. Colton McGriff driving baseline and hitting, and the foul.
Great rip baseline drive. The secondary defender for Millsaps was just a little late. You like to see out of a timeout, you like to see Covenant getting to the rim and being aggressive, though, not settling for a jump shot.
I'm really happy with Colton McGriff's play.
He's
tonight.
had a big night, hadn't he?
24
And
points.
I don't know how many. Let's look at here. I feel like he's had a big second half. Colton had 8 in the first half, 24 for the game.
16 in the second half.
16 in the second half. Just a real big second half.
All right, can Millsaps answer? 3:30 now. Time ticking away. Deep 3, missed from Millsaps. Good board from Teron Ferguson. And the Scots.
So we get a 3-point play and then a defensive stop at a timeout. Very nice. Exactly what you want as a coach.
And then the Scots at this point content to run some clock, to run some offense. 15 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Good defense there from Robertson, cutting off that baseline. 7 seconds left in the shot clock now. Scott's gonna have to put something up. It's gonna have to be Frierson, I think. It's up and no good. And I thought that was a shot clock violation, but Ref let it go out of bounds, and it's Millsap's ball. Pretty decent possession, running them the whole clock down, though, for the Scots.
Good patience for the Scots. Millsap's good, solid defense as well. We'd call that just good offense, good defense. Defense won the battle.
Gilligan, the other senior, running things from up top. Kastner driving. Great move there for Kastner, wide open.
Once again,
Makes
his
the layup.
penetration has just been superior tonight. Able to get to the rim and create at will.
Well, you got to be a little frustrated about that defense, though. I mean,
Yeah, I definitely don't like the initial one-on-one defense, how easily he got by the defender on the perimeter there. It's too easy.
all right, Coach Wise is taking another full timeout. We're going to take a swig of Coca-Cola here. We'll be back with you in a second. Thanks. All right, folks, thanks for giving us a little break here on Scott's Network. Remember, Covenant College Athletics is a member of NCAA Division III in the USA South Conference. Covenant offers 13 intercollegiate athletic programs, one of which is the very basketball you are watching here this afternoon. Hopefully you've got one of those great Apple TVs or something where you can take what's on your computer, throw it up on the TV screen, and watch us live on the big screen.
What's better than that on a Saturday afternoon?
You know, some people like D1 college football. We love D3 college.
Oh, we love the Scots.
Fans are into it. Fans are also looking a little nervous here. The Scots had a 17-point lead with about 10 minutes left in this game. It's now 5. Millsaps has crawled all the way back to make it a 2-possession game. And they're playing some great defense here. Scots break the press, though, and Colton McGriff goes to the rim, loses it. Oh, my gosh, the one thing you can't do at this stage in the game. And Kastner gets the ball back for Millsaps. Drive baseline, great pass to Berger. He's up and good. 3-point game now.
A couple of ill-timed turnovers for Colton McGriff, and the Scots has gotten them, the Majors, right back in it.
Turner, 3, can't hit, and it's Millsap's ball. A chance to tie it or cut it to 1.
Wow. Big
Minute
possession here.
7 left to go in this game. Can you believe what a comeback for Millsaps? Scots fans are nervous. You can hear defense, the chant ringing in Barnes Physical Education Center. Auburn up top, 13 seconds.
Oh, he
Kastner
shuffled him.
travels.
He dragged his pivot foot there.
Oh my gosh. You can't do that if you're Millsaps, if you're watching from Jackson. What a bad, timely turnover.
3 possessions left basically with 1:38. So right now Millsaps is pressuring, but they don't need a foul. They just need to play good defense and get a stop. Covenant needs to handle this pressure and then run a nice half-court set. Oh, another near turnover. Unbelievable.
Oh my goodness.
See if he can run it and get into it. Fires and gets him.
Covenant the cardiac college right now.
Holy
Goodness
smokes.
gracious. Scott's up 3. 19 seconds left on the shot clock. 1:20 left. McGriff to the basket. He gets fouled.
That's big because they're in the double bonus. That's a 10th foul, so it'll be 2 shots automatically instead of 1 and 1.
Ferguson checking in, I imagine, for defensive purposes.
Yeah, he's going to get Ingber's, I'm sure of it, to make a little bit speed around the arc so they can guard their shooters and penetrators on defense. Coach Taylor will probably go offense for defense the rest of the game.
Millsaps very strategic in their runs. I mean, with down 17 with about 10 minutes left, there's plenty of time, you know. Same thing, down 2 or 3 possessions with 3 or 4 minutes left, plenty of time, and now you're down 3 with 1:19, plenty of time.
Just chipping away, and you know what Millsaps is doing, and I haven't given enough credit. They're taking care of the ball in the second half. They have 6 turnovers. The first half, they turned it over 10 times. Covenant, 7 turnovers in the second half, and some crucial ones that led to baskets on the other end out of the pressure from Millsaps.
Well, and for both teams, I mean, you don't want to have, I mean, if you're Millsaps, 18 turnovers is way too many. 15 for the Scots is too many.
Too many. Too many.
Big,
big free throws for Colton McGriff here. First one a little short, but he's got the shooter's
Little
roll.
flat, yep. Little shooter's roll.
2-possession game now as he hits both of them. Timely free throws for Colton McGriff. Oh, almost a steal from Micah Turner.
Token pressure here just to slow him up. Wow, crowd's on their feet. This is the loudest it's been all afternoon.
Kastner by himself. Aubert going to take Colton McGriff off the bounce to the rim. Oh my gosh. Ferguson goes in there and sends the ball.
Woo! That went to the third row. Hello. Just seeing if they were awake over there. Good reactions by the fans actually there. He spiked that thing into the crowd. Hey, looks to me like that left knee is feeling okay.
Yeah, it does look like it's feeling pretty good. The foul was on Colton McGriff, actually. It's his 4th. And that foul was before Teron blocked it. Aubert makes the first.
But where'd that foul come from? Dribble penetration. And Coach Taylor will talk about it all year, and you'll hear us talk about it all year as well, is they're going to have to really contain dribble penetration to be successful on defensive end.
Aubert, huge free throw in his own right. And he hits it. How about that? 1-possession game.
Let's see if they trap out of this. They've trapped some and not other times.
Delaney clears the pressure. Good dump down on Micah, and very smart.
Very smart decision from Micah. Don't have to foul here.
48 seconds left now. Scott's up 3, 20 seconds left on the shot clock.
A bucket here would be a dagger.
Coach Taylor calling a timeout. Pretty smart, I think, with the exception of a couple turnovers. The Scots have done a pretty good job getting the ball in, so not a lot of fear there. But, I mean, I think it was pretty good timeout. Talk things over a little bit.
Yeah, I like the timeout. Get them settled. Draw up an offensive play. Draw up your defense. See if you can execute out of it. And for Coach Wise, we'll see what he's going to do. Maybe he does something defensively that's a little differently, but this gives him time to draw up a play offensively as well.
No, frankly, I don't think Covenant has played that badly for Millsaps to get back in this game. I think that Millsaps has just been very meticulous, very strategically moving through the game in order to get to this position.
Yeah, I think they've hit some more shots, and Covenant, like we said, hadn't hit any threes, and they're taking care of the ball. I mean, when you take care of the ball in this game, it gives you a real chance to get back into it.
My goodness. Another exciting afternoon here at Barnes Physical Education Center. Scott's only up 3. We're definitely having a good time up here in the booth. Remember once again that today's game is sponsored by Chartwell's and the Covenant College Dining Service. Proud to partner with Covenant College Athletics. After working up an appetite, cheering the Scots on to victory, make sure you stop by the Great Hall for some great food, friendly Covenant College staff as well.
Let's see if Covenant can get that magic 71 number that they've reached every game this year. They've hit 71 points or more on this young season. Maybe a little zone. Yep. A little coaching, a little zone out of the timeout. I thought maybe he would do something different.
Millsaps moves to that 2-3 zone. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. McGriff by himself. Up and no good. Teron misses 2. Shot clock is off, folks. Millsaps only down 3. Robertson thought about it, and Coach Wise calls a timeout. Millsaps has a shot here, only 19 seconds left, only down 3, 70-67. Okay, what does Coach Wise draw up here?
The easy thought is Robertson's going to get a look. But Coach Taylor say the same thing, so he's got to draw up a second option. Robertson's first option. Second option, let's just see. I don't know who they're going to go to. Berger statistically is the second best three-point shooter, so maybe two options for them.
Okay, question here. I mean, can you go with the two-pointer? I mean, is it smart to go?
Oh, there's plenty of time. There's option. I would bet he's drawing up a play with two options: a quick layup bucket, And then if Covenant overhelps, there'll be an option for a 3 there, and they'll take what the defensive gives them there.
Okay, and just so you folks, you remember, Mark Robertson's the guy we're talking about. He's the guy who's had 15 points on the night, 5-11 shooting. He's kind of gotten a little bit hot here in the second half to bring Millsaps back into this game, and so he's option number 1. Ryan Berger, the senior, option number 2.
Yeah, and Millsaps' best players have exerted themselves in the second half. Kastner's had a good job, done a good job penetrating. Berger's been really good in the second half, and Robertson all day long has been shooting it well. How many timeouts does Millsaps have? That also plays into it. Maybe they want to get a quick 2-call timeout, set up a defense, see if they can get a steal or a foul.
Any way you slice it, very exciting here at Barnes Physical Education Center. We'll see what Coach Wise drew up in the timeout and what Millsaps is about to do. Micah Turner on the ball. This is Rajon Hanstead with the ball.
You see he's got some shooters in the game, Tim. He's subbed in, 4 can shoot. They've got everybody can shoot it that's out here.
Oh, barely kind of got it in here. Kastner's
Looks
got
like
the
they're going to
ball
run
now.
a play to get a 3 here.
And they're running it all the way down, it looks like. They're not going for the quick 2. Oh my gosh, 8 seconds left to go, 7 seconds now. Kastner's gonna have to fire it up himself, it looks like. Kastner,
oh, he got a good look.
3, got a look, no good, and the Scots win.
Wow, he got a good look.
Wow.
The senior Kastner gave a good head fake. Defender flew by, had a clean look for 3, would have tied the game.
Wow.
What a game.
Obviously things didn't work out the way Millsaps wanted them to offensively, but you can't ask for a better look than what Kastner got there at the end of the game.
No, and obviously their initial play that Coach Wise drew up, Covenant did a really good job of initial defense. And then Kastner, credit him, senior, late in the clock, had to make a play, made a play.
He did, he really did make a play. Well, folks, exciting action. Covenant College, 70-67 over Millsaps Majors. Millsaps College from Jackson, Mississippi. We're so excited that you guys stayed in with us. We're listening and watching. We're glad that you were here with us.